Are you ready to get your groove on? Well, you better be, because we're about to take on Miror B, our very last fight with him here in Pokemon XD. I totally did not start that meaning to rhyme it, but that's just kind of how it happened. Welcome. This is going to be fun. Let's saunter up slowly. I want you. Huh? Stop the music. Let me wind down the music and take a look. Oh, you are that super annoying brat. It's all your fault that my shadow Pokemon is the last of the kind. But you did worse. You messed up my dance for celebrating the future of Team Mirror. Today of all days, you're not going to get away. No, you'll never get away. Let the music play. I would actually be pumped for a Team Mirror. That'd be pretty darn cool. Make it happen, Game Freak or Nintendo. No, Game Freak did not make these games. It was Genius Minority. But I'm leading off with Shadow Pokemon, as I said that I was going to do. But level 57 Ludicolo's. It's gonna be fun. So I'm basically just gonna spam Shadow moves. They're gonna go for Fake Out. But we get to see Shadow Lugia and Salamence, for that matter, in action, which is cool. But yeah, these things, fairly resilient. Alright, he's going for Rain Dance. Definitely Miror B's favorite thing to do. Basically, his Ludicolo's can have one of two abilities. I may have mentioned this in previous battle. Oh, jeez. But they can have one of two abilities, and the first of which is Swift Swim, which will double their speed and rain. So the fact that, well, I mean, they are higher leveled than us, but you're probably going to get outsped by some of them. And the ones that you don't get outsped by have the other ability called Rain Dish, which heals HP every turn that there's rain on. So you'll probably see that in effect as well. And in addition to that, the rain also increases the power of water-type moves. So you can see they love to spam Hydro Pump, which is going to be a real pain for us because it keeps on hitting. And there goes Lugia. You can see why I don't really like this fight. It's not well designed. Like, if you ask me, it's incredibly repetitive. I know that I should probably be higher leveled than I am, but it's a drag. It's just a really long drag. And it's just not fun. So I guess I'm going to heal with Vaporeon's turn. This might just be kind of a slog that we have to keep healing our way through. So what do you need, actually? About 100. Are we out of Moo Moo Milks? Alright. I'm gonna go for the Lemonade. Hopefully that will be enough to keep it alive. Ow, great. Of course you would. So, there's like no best way to do this. Like, they're not going to attack Vaporeon with water type moves. They're just going to keep attacking Salamence. Alright, so how low is your health, Salamence? Alright, I guess should probably heal. Need about 80 again? Alright, we'll go for our Lemonade. Use Waterfall again, which I'm okay with. It's more accurate, but it's not going to do as much damage as Hydro Pump. Yep, he's actually being pretty smart and not attacking Vaporeon with water type moves at all. That's 2 down. See, we're only on 2. Yeah, this fight just gets repetitive. Rain. Oh, come on, really? Like the worst possible time for that. Alright, what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna spend Salamance's turn to revive Shadow Lugia. May as well use some of these. We're not really gonna have much of an opportunity to otherwise, and then so I suppose Ice Beam would probably be our best bet. It's going to be normally effective instead of super effective. We could get a little extra damage with Water Pulse because he has the rain dance up pretty much all the time, but it's also going to get quad resisted because of Grass Water type. So we'll probably get more damage out of Ice Beam, I bet. So at this point, I'm thinking I'm probably just going to end up sacking Salamence. It's probably not going to take it out, though. So actually, you know what? I don't know if we're going to outspeed them, but we may as well try for that. Oh! You have Ice Punch. Great! Yeah, Salamence is not going to take that well. I want to keep Ampharos in reserve, though. That's the only thing. Alright, I'm going to send out Breloom for now. See if we can't get some more stuff done with it. It does so much damage. I mean, I know we're incredibly underleveled, but still. Alright, at least we took out that Ludicolo. So we have one more Ludicolo, and then we'll finally get to the Dragonite. I don't know if I pointed this out before, but if I haven't, I'll mention it again. His Ludicolo's dance to the music. Like, they're exactly in time with the music, so that's a nice little touch there as well. Dang it! That was resisted too. This is the worst part. Alright, I guess we'll send out Lugia. Might have to do another revive this battle depending on how badly things go for us. Ice Beam. Yep, not quite enough. Oh, hey. I will take that to the bank and cash it any day of the week. Except for Sunday, probably. Alright, well, since that's the case, let's go to town on the other Ludicolo. Of course, he doesn't go to town on our Pokemon first. Are you kidding? This is ridiculous. I mean, I've been using Ice Beam a lot, so it's kind of like, okay, I finally got a freeze, but then he uses Ice Punch, like, what, the second time and he gets it? That is pretty stupid. I think the one that has the Thunder Punch is the frozen one, so we're actually... Nope, he's gonna use Thunder Punch. Vaporeon. Are you kidding me? Really? He's getting all these crits, too. This is just stupid. Like, I'm having some pretty terrible luck with this fight. In general, even if you know, I'm massively underleveled. Alright. Time to break out the big guns. Alright, he's wasting a turn using Brain Dance again. Man. Alright. Let's go for the Shadow Blast on you. Go for a Thunder Punch to finish out that Ludicolo. Thank you for taking that like a champ, Ampharos. Are you kidding me? This is stupid. Alright, fine. Where is it? I know I have them. Oh, hey, we actually have specific ice seals. I'm not putting up with this BS for another turn. Of course you defrost this turn. Now I'm caught not healing. Double target. Okay. If you freeze me again, I swear. What is going on? This is... What the heck? I am just absolutely... How much health do you need, Lugia? A lot. We'll go for a Hyper Potion. I'm flabbergasted. This is the most freezes I've seen in a single battle, like, ever. Let's just get this one off the field. You don't dare. Okay, he's already frozen. Oh, now you get paralyzed. Of course. Alright, we're down to just one Ludicolo left. We're finally getting to see the Dragonite. Very last Shadow Pokemon. This fight has been absolutely ridiculous. Alright, so I'm not worried about taking damage from the Dragonite, however, Ludicolo can still put in plenty of damage on us. So I'm going to use Ampharos' turn to heal up again, and Ampharos might be dead. Holding on with 4 HP. Well, it will be in trouble if Dragonite decides to attack it, otherwise we'll use the full restore next turn. And there it goes. Alright, play it all. Go! So I'm going to finish off the Ludicolo with Lugia's turn here. And then I'm going to revive Ampharos. Because I do want to get that paralyzed. Dragonite is going to be difficult to catch. Where was I going? Oh, down to max 25. I think I have my cursor on it too. So that should be the end of that Ludicolo, finally. Shadow Rush. Play it all. Okay. Time for you to get a Shadow Blast to the face, as well as we'll go for Psybeam. Finally, to the more manageable part of this fight. Just still going to be kind of annoying, depending on how often he decides to target our non-Shadow Pokemon. We're just going to take it nice and slow. I'll go for another round of that. Lugia again. Exactly what I want you to do. Just keep that up. Should we get it below 50? Yep. Alright, so Shadow Blast. I don't know if I really have anything that's weaker that's going to be more effective against it, so I think I'm going to swap out for Ampharos now. Want to get that Paralyze off on it, chipping away. There's one good thing that this really long drawn out battle has done is that Timer Ball should be getting fairly effective now. Alright, just keep on chipping, Thunder Wave. At least we get to see Shadow Blast. It's based on Arrow Blast. We get to see that a lot, which is nice. It's a really cool looking move. So now that we have the Paralyze off, I think I'm going to start throwing balls with Ampharos' turn. Try to get it into the red with Lugia. We have plenty of balls left over from Sooted Isle. I bought all of those expecting to have a little bit more trouble with the legendary Pokemon on Greasel team than I ended up doing. So that's why I have a lot left over. And that is going to be our last, like, official battle. Battling with you, I can't find the right groove at all. No, I'm pretty sure you had a pretty decent groove going. Oh, how dare you! I say, how dare you! That Shadow Dragonite was Cypher's very last Shadow Pokemon. There's only one thing to do now. Escape! And that will be the last that we ever see of Miror B in this game. Huh? Boss? Wait for us! Alright. Oh, this my perfectly coiffed afro do. I found this little device. Nothing appears on the mirror radar anymore. It appears to have broken. So he finally discovered the mirror radar stuck in his hair. Oh, hey, look, the elevator's back. Cool. So let's take that down. And now that we have that out of the way, we're going to head back to the Pokemon HQ lab for a little more business in the Purify Chamber. So what I was kind of hoping to do before I ran out of post-game content, at least the post-game content I was planning on doing, was get most of the Pokemon purified, but it looks like I'm not going to be able to quite reach that before we end the LP. I mean, I'm still going to show all the purifications, don't get me wrong, but what I may have to end up doing is just kind of running around in the overworld. Not overworld, there really isn't an overworld. But just running around somewhere until I get that. Because we still have a ways to go in terms of purifying them, and I don't really need to drag out the LP any longer than necessary, so we'll just see where we end up at the end of all of the post-game stuff that I wanted to do. So Hitmonlee, I think we started working on Hitmonlee back in Such a Dark Isle, and that's why it is ready now. Hitmonlee opened the door to its heart, got back the moves High Jump Kick, and Refresh. And Mind Reader. And it got a ribbon. So, there is one thing that we can do with the Purified Chamber now. We don't have any other Pokemon that can be purified at the moment, because their gauges are all still partially full. But there's a certain Pokemon that's in our party that we can purify. Oops. So let's take our Shadow Lugia out of our party, and if we just plop it down in any one of the sets, as long as you have all full tempo sets, so all 9 of them are at full tempo, Shadow Lugia will be ready to be purified. You don't have to wait for it to happen, you can just put it right in there and it will just be ready. So that is the secret, quote-unquote secret to purifying Shadow Lugia. You cannot purify it otherwise through any other conventional methods. Using it in battle will not lower its gauge. Walking around with it will not lower its gauge. Using colognes on it will not lower its gauge. So the only way to purify it is to use the Purified Chamber in this way. So Lugia gets back the moves Psycho Boost, Feather Dance, Earthquake, and Hydro Pump. So I decided to keep the Lugia not purified before the battle, even though I could have purified it as soon as we had caught it. But I wanted to keep it Shadow just so we could get that nice juicy damage from the Shadow Blast. But once you purify Shadow Lugia, you will get this cutscene involving Crane, Lily, and Jovi. Hi Thomas, I've heard that you succeeded in purifying that Shadow Lugia. I don't know how you were right here after I exited it, but okay. Cypher Cretan said that it couldn't be purified, but you've proven them wrong. Thomas, it's because you never shirked and you gave it your all. Sincerely, thank you, dear. That is the kind of official story end, at least for the main plot, is once you purify Shadow Lugia. It's really hard to purify it. Actually, not too difficult to purify. Oh, let's heal up our Pokemon. So I would totally put the Shadow Lugia in our party, but we're not really going to be doing any battling, and it's actually going to be more advantageous for us to walk around with a Shadow Pokemon in our party anyways. So we'll do that. We'll leave Salamence in our party. It'll be the kind of de facto 6th member of our team. But for now, let's put one more Pokemon here in the Purified Chamber. And let's... why the heck not Executor? And that should be... yep, that should be good enough. So we'll get these 9 working, and then we should be able to do it in one more round of purifications once we get that all done. But for now, I think I'm going to head to Realgam Coliseum. But we'll do that in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching. I've been redxparasite, signing out.